You are now listening to the Mike's Opinion podcast. Logic Unleashed. Thank you so much for listening. I truly appreciate it. As you can already tell, this is a very special episode. It's specifically for all my ASMR people out there. And if you're wondering, yo Mike, what made you want to do an episode like this? An ASMR episode? Well, it's specifically because of one person. A very close family friend came to visit this weekend. We were talking about a variety of things. She was mostly visiting my wife. But she said that some of my episodes affect her in a ASMR way. And I was like, what's AMSR or ASMR? What is that? So I really didn't know if I should take it as a compliment or an insult. It kind of bewildered me. But anybody that listens, I guess, I'm happy that they're doing so. So I'm not going to say her name. She knows who she is. But shout out to you. You are the reason for this episode. So, I went deep, y'all. I went deep down the ASMR rabbit hole. And I was like, oh snap. What is this? Like sounds like that and this. I saw people eating vegetables and whispering like this and talking like this in a very low tone. I saw people eating large heads of lettuce and pickles. I saw a turtle eat a strawberry, a sweet potato, a blueberry, and a piece of broccoli. And I was amazed by the popularity of these videos. It was incredible. It was amazing. But apparently, like, this is a real thing, right? So, whenever I do episodes on specific topics, y'all know that I do the research. And I just want to give you a brief definition in case you're like me and didn't know anything about ASMR, because I knew absolutely nothing about ASMR and what it is. So, ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. And it's sometimes also known as autosensory meridian response. It's a tingling sensation that usually begins on the scalp and moves down the back of the neck and the upper spine. It's a pleasant form of paresthesia, and it's been compared with auditory tactile synesthesia, and it may overlap with vision. So that's the basic definition, but it is a huge sensation, and I couldn't believe it. Now, as many of you know, I have just toyed with the possibility of making my podcast a video podcast, but I'd like to keep my anonymity. I have no desire to really be famous, but at the same time, I'm a little envious of all of these views, like on YouTube, this ASMR thing. The ASMR thing is getting millions and millions of views, and I was like, what? I couldn't believe it, and I have to, people make noises. ASMR has been going on for quite some time and still, like, being revealed. Apparently, this started from a YouTuber in 2007, but when I first started watching the videos, I couldn't help but be reminded of the Yin Yang Twins. And they had a song, and part of the song said, "Where do you see my I'm not even gonna say it, but some of y'all familiar with this probably know what I'm talking about. The Yin Yang Twins had a song called the Whisper Song. Come here, little mama, let me whisper in your ear." And it was like that. But the tingling sensation ASMR videos bring is not something everyone is able to experience, apparently. So, if you get the tingling sensation from this video, please do me a favor. Shoot me an email at mikesopinionshow@gmail.com. That's mikesopinionshow@gmail.com. I really want to know if this affects you that way. Do you feel a tingling sensation anywhere in your body, in your brain? Does it make you go to a place like, are you asleep right now? Because the first few minutes just put you straight to sleep. Some people say that the people that do experience these tingling sensations, that it can be addictive. Very addicting. Like, people get hooked to hearing stuff like this. These little brain tingles that they get. And I feel like I want to feel all the tingles. Can I feel the tingles? So I'm going to actually listen to this episode. Excuse me. I'm going to listen to this episode and find out if I feel all the feels. See if I get the brain tingle. A lot of people, for a lot of people, the ASMR experience is relaxing and even sensual for some. Is it sensual for you? That would be great if I contribute a sensual aspect to your life. I would love to be sensual for you. And it's brought on by a variety of stimuli, including whispering and a lot of different stimuli. If you've been in to this for a while, hit me up. You can hit me up anywhere on the socials. DM me, IM me, PM me, all the M's. I'm on all the socials. Just check out Mike's Opinion Podcast and you can reach me. And again, like I said, you can reach me directly via email at mikesopinionshow@gmail.com. I would love to hear from you. Love to hear from you, really, because I want to find out more about this. For many of you that have listened and followed, first of all, thank you so much for doing so. I can't tell you how much I truly appreciate you. If this is your first time listening, thank you. A lot of people I've heard podcasters say first time and last time listeners. I think that's the way that goes. I'm not sure. First time, all time. But thank you for listening, and I appreciate you supporting the show. I always would like for you to like and share and subscribe and follow and comment and do all those things all over the place. All the platforms you use, and maybe some that you don't. And if you want to support in other ways, you can do so. I have a GoFundMe, and that'll be in the show notes as well. But any kind of support that you do, I can't tell you just how much I truly appreciate this. And I gotta tell you, if this becomes something that's enjoyed and I get the feedback that people do like this, I will continue to do this for you and for me, because I gotta tell you, this is really kind of fun. It's fun. Whispering is not something that we do often. ASMR speak. Can you imagine if the world was less loud and we all spoke like this? And I saw you and I said, hello, how are you doing today? And you said, I'm doing fine. And then you said, like that. That would be amazing. Can you hear this? I'm pressing buttons on one of these soft button remotes. You can't really hear this. Can you hear my mouse click? Can you hear me clicking? What about this? That's my keyboard. You want more of that? Okay. I don't even know if the microphone is going to be able to pick that up. And I may or may not edit out the times when I clear my throat. I don't know if that's disruptive since I'm relatively new to this whole ASMR thing. It's amazing that this has become a sensation. You know, beyond simple feelings that are derived from this ASMR, those that experience the tingling sensation are affected biologically. They have done brain imaging studies on those that experience ASMR, and they've seen increased brain activity. Can you imagine that? And the areas of the brain that have to do with emotion and empathy. So maybe if we did this more, we'd have a more peaceful and empathetic world. Wouldn't that be amazing? I think it absolutely would. My wife already knew about this. I knew nothing about this. I don't know how I feel about that. Like I missed out on the ASMR movement. But apparently, it's a huge thing. There are ASMR artists that invest in different types of materials like highly sensitive recording gear, left and right microphones, and all kinds of things to maintain the integrity of their sound. Hopefully, my microphone is good enough. I'm in need of a lot of new equipment, even if it's used but high quality. I want a Shure, S-H-U-R-E, and y'all know I'm not sponsored, but I don't like saying company names for free because that's free advertising for them, but it's okay, I guess. In this instance, it's Shure SM7B. So if you have one laying around that you're not using and it's still in good working condition and you wanted me to have it, email me at mikesopinionshow@gmail.com. I would be greatly appreciative. You know, that would be so good, but I always want to know too, because I've been reluctant to do so. Do you want some form of video to go with this? I guess I can do something like that if people want it. So if you want it, let me know. mikesopinionshow@gmail.com. So now you know what ASMR stands for, what it is, who likes it, the effects it has on the brain and the body. And I will probably dig a lot deeper and do a lot more. I'll do a lot more research and do a more in-depth episode, but I was excited because, like I said, I just found out about this and I was like, what? I couldn't believe this existed. So I wanted to do a quick short episode on this week. So y'all could, maybe get as pumped up and excited as I am. I think I'm supposed to still be making noises. I'm trying to find other things. Let me see. Was this good? Tell me if this was good. That's me fondling a post-it note gently to make noise. Hopefully that was soothing to you. Fingers tapping the glass desktop. This is me tapping my phone screen. Can you hear that? Tell me if you know what this sound is. Is that an ASMR sound? Is that refreshing to you? Hey, check this one out. I won't make you guess what that was. That was me touching a bag of gluten-free mini pretzels. I'm not going to say the company's name, but they are delicious. And I don't get any gluten in it, but I'm not, what is the name of the allergy? Celiac, I think it is. Celiac disease. I don't have a gluten situation, but I still feel less bloated when I eat gluten-free things. As y'all know, I try to eat healthy, but right now I think I'm definitely in the next episode, like my mind is spinning, like, cause I love to eat vegetables, and maybe you want to hear me crunch on some celery and carrots. I love celery and carrots with hummus. If you like hummus with raw vegetables, let me know. Shoot me an email, mikesopinionshow@gmail.com, or hit me up on any of the socials. Because I want to become one of your ASMR sources, because I love this shit. This is really fun. Talking like this, even though my throat gets a little scratchy here. And I have to keep clearing my throat because I don't think it's a strain on my voice, but it does affect the throat. It makes me, like right now, I have to clear my throat. And I'll consult with my wife and let her listen. I don't know. I may have to cut my clearing my throat parts out because it may be disruptive to the ASMR flow of things. I'm an ASMR rookie and I'm learning, but this is amazing to me. I don't even know. I know on the receiving end of ASMR, the brain tingles, but I have to tell you, talking like this is having some type of effect on me, and I don't really know how to explain it. It's like a calming effect. It's really relaxing and soothing talking like this, and I know many people out there probably won't understand because I'm still in the genesis of my understanding. Feel free to contact me and let me know if you have some things about ASMR you want to share with me. I'd love to hear from you. I really would. So, with that, this will be a short episode this week with the ASMR. Like I said, I'm going to go down the rabbit hole even more because I am amazed at this, and I feel like compelled to keep doing. just like the possibilities are endless to do this. Like the noises, there's so much sound in this world. The sounds that I can make with this are amazing. Can you hear that? I think you can hear that, and I'm gonna have to learn like how sensitive my microphone is. Like, can it really hear these sounds? So I'm interested, like, to do a playback as well. So let me know if you feel the tingle in your jingle. Do you feel the tingle in your brain right now? Can you feel any other sensations throughout your body? I'm particularly interested in all aspects, especially the sensual aspect, the brain tingling aspect, all the aspects. But those of you that follow me, y'all know I am a sensual man. And I'm not, I don't shy away from my sensuality. So, if there are any ladies out there that feel a sensual aspect to this, let me know. My wife doesn't like me to whisper in her ear. She starts giggling. It's so tickly to her. It's super tickly to her. Like, she doesn't like anything by her ear. Like at all. She doesn't like in-ear microphones and stuff like that. So I always like to try to sneak up behind her and start whispering, and she'll like, she'll run away. She'll like, now, and she'll start laughing. So if she's sad, I can always make her laugh by trying to whisper in her ear. So I want to thank you all so much for listening. Again, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, follow, comment, and reach out. I'd love to hear from you. I'm Mike. This is the Mike's Opinion Podcast. Thank you so much for listening.